Well, it is time to rise and shine to start your day, but before you grab that energy drink or maybe your coffee, shoot, already did, oops. But you might want to think twice about drinking that. KHQA's Rena Harvey is live at Studio 4 Well, Body and Mind with another health alert.
Hey, take it. It's okay. I already had that energy drink too this morning. And let's say you want to have it, but you don't have time to burn all that fat. Well, I'm joined live right now with Ann Rupert, who's going to show us how to use our exercise more efficiently. So, Ann, what are you going to have me do in here in a moment?
Okay, I'm going to have you do some interval training.
Okay.
So we're going to work in 10-second segments. I'm going to have you go ahead and just start with the rope.
Okay.
We're going to do double arm workout.
All right.
We're going to get that heart rate up and we're going to burn that fat efficiently. So 10 seconds worth.
10 seconds.
Rena.
Okay, here
nice
we go.
Squat. Yep. We're going to do double arms, both at the same time. Really feel your core tighten because you're working legs, you're working glutes, your core, your shoulders, your back. Okay?
Wow.
So
Ann, I can feel my heart.
can you feel your heart rate coming up?
I can feel it climbing.
That's what we want. That's what we want. We've got about 3 more seconds.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you lay down those ropes.
All right.
And you're going to come over and you're going to do a modified burpee.
All right.
So again, we're using legs, shoulders, core the whole time. So we're still working on keeping that heart rate up, burning that fat efficiently, making our time accountable.
Now, Ann, what am I doing with my body and my arms? Am I burning fat? Am I using all my muscles?
You're burning fat. You're using a ton of muscles, Rena. Let's come back to the rope.
Okay.
And right now, I want you to get into a squat so that we're using more lower body. And you're going to do single arms. I really want you to work hard because I want that heart rate to come up. We're working shoulders. And I'm going to have you just drop into a little deeper squat while you're doing this. So we've got lower body movement and come back up. And then just continue to work through that, up and back down.
Now, Ann, how quickly can somebody go through this workout routine at the gym?
20 minutes.
Wow.
If you did 5 or 6 rounds of 3 to 5 exercises of interval training, you can be out of the gym within a half an hour with some stretching.
Now, if you guys could hear my heart, you know it's
that?
beating pretty rapidly right now.
Good.
Are we all good?
Okay, you're good.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ann. I got a good workout in this morning.
Good.
I feel better about drinking that energy drink. If I can do it, the viewers at home can do it too.
Absolutely.
Live in Quincy, Rena Harvey, KHQA News.
How many calories do we burn just watching her do that? Wow. Good job this morning, Rita. Take one for the team.
Well, new this morning, if you're up and getting ready to head out the door, before ordering some breakfast food or maybe even some fast food or eating that sugary drink, maybe coffee with some creamer, it might not be that great for your health. KHQA's Rena Harvey is live at Studio 4, Well, Body and Mind with a message for your health.
Hey, Tegan, when we're on our way to work or school, it's not always the easiest to eat healthy in the morning because that might take a little bit of preparation. We don't always have the time. Well, I'm joined live right now with Miss Ann Rupert, nutritionist, here to talk about how we can start our day off better. So, Ann, what are some of those good foods that we should be adding to our diet when we're waking up in the morning to start our day off right?
It's always great to start with a lean protein.
Okay.
It's wonderful to add energy by eating some good carbs, adding some fats in, which we do need. Of course, that keeps you full and satisfied. If you can throw veggies in that in any way, shape, or form, it's always great to get those in any meal.
That's excellent. Now, I know I'm used to going through a drive-thru really quick to grab something in the morning. You know, what are some foods we should probably stay away from?
And definitely stay away from high-fat foods, and high-sugar foods.
Okay.
And those tend to be the things that are easy to grab when you go through a drive-thru.
Right.
It's something that's loaded with carbs that aren't healthy, fats that aren't healthy, and then sugar, of course.
There are a lot of benefits to eating healthy and eating right and making sure we do eat those carbs. So it also promotes energy and a few other things, right?
Sure. It promotes energy. It promotes mental alertness. You're not feeling hungry later in the day that will be distracting to you. And then you're going to be more tempted to pick up things that aren't healthy because that's what you're hungry. You didn't stay full.
Absolutely. Why is proper nutrition important?
It's important for your health. It's important for your blood pressure.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. Coming up in the 6:30 hour, we will do some modified exercises just to show you that everybody can do a little bit of anything. Live in Quincy, Rena Harvey, KHQA News.
All right, stay tuned for those exercises.
And are you finding push-ups or squats difficult to do? We'll show you some modifications that'll work for anyone. That's coming up on KHQA this morning.
Yes, yes, and yes. Well, in about a month, we can expect Halloween candy and holiday treats to be almost impossible to avoid. But before you indulge in them, think about other healthy options. What? KHQA's Rena Harvey is live at Studio 4, Well, Body and Mind with more.
Hey Tegan, and as we're getting that Halloween candy ready for those trick-or-treaters, we don't have to avoid it completely, but everything in moderation. I'm learning that a lot today with Ann Rupert, nutritionist and personal trainer, and we're talking about moderation, right?
Right.
So we can do some exercises that'll help us moderate what we eat.
Exactly. So we can take exercises, body weight exercises, and modify them. If you want to do a push-up on the bench, this is going to be a little bit easier, Raina, than it's going to be if I just had you do it right on the floor.
Right.
So just lowering down and pressing away from that bench.
Now,
That's a great modification for a push-up.
Now, what's easier about doing this with the bench than on the floor?
An elevated position makes our lever change, which allows more ease in getting that push-up done. If we need to modify it more, we can go to the wall and we can modify it on the wall, and it makes it much easier for people who wouldn't be able to do this modification.
That felt a lot easier on my body. So now we're going to the balls, and we're going to do a squat,
We're going to do
correct?
a wall squat, yeah.
Okay.
So squats can be done, of course, out in the air with no ball behind our back, but this modifies it enough that somebody with low back pain could do this with comfort and good positioning so that we're not making knees sore and low back sore.
Now, and when we're exercising and we're at the gym and we're working on our body, you know, this helps us increase energy. It also helps with our self-confidence.
It does. And the other thing is it relieves stress because we live in a stressful world with our jobs.
Right.
So we want to de-stress. This is a great de-stressor. It helps with depression. It builds self-esteem and self-confidence because as you get stronger and your body changes and you feel better because you're taking in good nutrients and you're moving, it reduces pain in our body too.
Now, if one of the viewers at home maybe were in an accident or they have some sort of injury where they can't overexert their body, you know, these are some techniques that we can use.
Absolutely, because people who are coming out of physical therapy from an injury can't just jump right back into the gym. It's not smart. They're going to be injured again. So we can take them and we can work with them in modified forms of exercise so that they can become active again and feel good.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. And
thank you.
If people are interested in coming to get a workout, where are you guys located?
We are located in the Q Center off of 36th Street.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. I had a great time this morning live in Quincy. Raina Harvey, KHQA News.